Today, we're diving into a massive number that's shaking up the global economy. $1.2 trillion. That's the size of China's trade surplus, the largest ever recorded. So, how in the world did this happen? Let's break down the key reasons. Okay, first up, exports. A huge piece of the puzzle is China's incredible manufacturing power. Right now, China accounts for 35% of all global manufacturing. That's as much as the next 10 countries combined. And it's not just scale. You see, Chinese industrial workers are just incredibly productive, fueling this export machine. All this has pretty much turned China into the world's factory, especially in growing high-tech sectors. But a huge surplus isn't just about what you sell. It's also about the bigger global picture. And here's something interesting. Relative to its economy, China's surplus is actually smaller than Germany's. See, here's the rule. Global trade has to balance. For every surplus, there has to be a deficit. So, where's the deficit for China's surplus? Well, for decades, it's been the United States. This all leads to a big debate among economists. Who's actually responsible for this situation? The truth is, it's kind of both. Policies in each country play a pretty big role. So a few years back, the U.S. tried using tariffs to fix this. It didn't quite work out. Direct trade with China did fall, but the total U.S. deficit stayed huge. So, why? First reason, China just found new buyers. It simply redirected all those goods somewhere else. And second, a really clever tactic called transshipment popped up to get around those tariffs. So instead of shipping directly, goods went through another country first to avoid the higher U.S. tariffs. Okay, so what does this all mean for the future? Is this whole situation even sustainable? You know, most economists would say no. These massive imbalances just can't last forever. But recent history tells a different story. Maybe this whole situation is a lot tougher than we thought. Which leaves us with one big final question. Is this massive global imbalance just the new normal?